Okay, so people ask, well, where does prophecy fit in? You know, how does it work? Where does it fit into the Bible? And so there's a brilliant passage of scripture, 1 Corinthians 12. If you can read that, and that talks about all the different spiritual gifts, where Paul is earnestly encouraging the church. Come on, guys, get with these spiritual gifts. There are 9. They're grouped in 3 categories. The first group is what I'd call the kind of revelatory gifts, insight gifts, and that is word of knowledge, discerning of spirits, word of wisdom. Then there's another set, and these are what we call the power gifts, and that's like the gift of faith. That is the healing and the working of miracles. And then the final lot, which prophecy sort of fits into, is what they call the utterance gifts. These are things that only happen if you say something. So that is tongues, interpretation in tongues, and prophecy. But what you find is, as you're growing and developing, is that the various gifts kind of overlap and sort of slop into each other almost. So like this soup and everything. But prophecy's in that mix. And so sometimes you might find that you get a word of knowledge, which is a specific thing, but as you speak it out, it turns into much more of a prophecy. This is what God is saying to you. And so it's good to read that, familiarise yourself with it, understand how Bible talks about prophecy to the New Testament church. The other thing to bear in mind is that the book of Corinthians was written to the church at Corinth by the Apostle Paul. There were all sorts of problems going on in that church, but he didn't tell them to stop prophesying. He told them, learn more about the gift, earnestly desire, but above all, pursue love. And so that is what we're being urged to do by the Apostle Paul. Is that all right?